great that you could join me today, and I think I've onto a topic here that's very much needed in today's society. And the title of my message is Be Strong, because with the demands, the struggles, the battles of life, the things that go wrong, many a time we're going to feel weak, we're going to feel overwhelmed, and that's when there comes a call to be strong. The good news is that God can give you strength in the midst of your struggle and the midst of your battle. So there's 6 ways to find strength in your circumstance. Yesterday we said, realize there's going to be challenges that require you to be strong. Understanding gives strength. But secondly, you've got to guard your mind and your thoughts. Because once you start to think, I'm not going to cope, often you don't. As a man thinks, Proverbs 23:7, in his heart, so is he. You become what you think. If you repeatedly say, I'm a non-coper, if I go into that situation, I'm not going to be able to handle it. If I face this adversity, I know from history I'm not going to be able to do it. You're done. You've got to change your mindset and change your thinking. I'll tell you how powerful thoughts are. If you think bad things about a person for long enough, after a while, you will really dislike them. You'll actually want to avoid it. It all started in your mind. So 2 Corinthians 10:4, bringing every thought, I can't cope thoughts, I'm not strong enough thoughts, this is too much for me thoughts, bring every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ. Because the mind is the major battleground. We win here. If we win here in our mind, we're going to win in life. Harry Dollar got pneumonic fever, age of 17, became crippled, confined to a wheelchair. One day he's alone trying to reach for his lunch, and he falls over onto the floor. And in his mind, he believed he was useless. A postman responded to Harry's call for help, and he said words to Harry that changed his life forever, said the greatest words ever spoken to him. The postman said this, Harry, your body is crippled, but don't let your mind get crippled. Be strong in your mind. Harry was powerfully impacted. So he decided to make some greeting cards, painstakingly designed, a few, because he's incapacitated, and they're bought by some of his close, kind friends. Eventually established a greeting card business. His parents put a mortgage on the house so he could buy materials for cards. He sold 19,000. In time, he became a major manufacturer of greeting cards in the United States and owned his own plane. He also played the pipe organ with his twisted fingers and produced music that could move you to tears. Strength and adversity. It began in his mind. He thought, no, I am not useless. I can make something of my life. And that gave him strength to do what most people with full capacity would never do. Philippians 4 verse 6-7, be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. A formula for peace and strength is Philippians 4:6-7. Another way to be strong is the power of song. The power of song. Nehemiah 8 verse 10. Do not sorrow, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Here's a verse, interesting verse. Isaiah 54 verse 1. Sing, O barren, you have not borne. Break forth into singing and cry aloud. You have not labored with child. When you're struggling, if you're like me, I want to grizzle, I want to complain, I want to get negative. God says, no, sing. I say, hold on, give me a break, God. I'm down in the dumps, I'm in the pit, I'm struggling, I'm not coping, and all you can do is tell me to sing? Yes, he does. Why? Because singing and praise puts strength in your soul. It's the power of song. See, we want to sing and rejoice after things are better. God says, no, sing and rejoice, then things will get better. So, to be asked to sing in the face of hardship seems cruel, but praise and song puts strength in your soul.